It's harder for me to participate the way I used to. It's not saying that I can't be engaged, but I feel less engaged. I feel less connected because I'm used to face-to-face contact versus email and over the phone. So I feel like I lost a sense of that ability of knowing what my child is doing firsthand. Whereas though at one point in time I was able just to do pop-up visits and, you know, kind of just see what they're doing, see what the teacher's doing. I can't do that no more. And it frustrates me, but that's a decision I had to make because I do want my child to have the 5 recipes of success, but I should never have to choose.
Jackie?
I was just gonna ask her to talk about how, when it comes to play dates, because our children they participate in a school outside of Hartford, so how does that affect them when they come home? Do the students wanna come see where your children live, and vice versa? Is that acceptable? Is it, shunned upon? Tell me.
Well, once again, it is the beginning of the school year. It is my kid's first time being in an open choice, but I feel as though I'm placing my child somewhere where they never will be able to engage with their peers outside of school. And do it bother me? Absolutely. Because I can just see a parent saying they're scared to allow their child to come to where I live, for whatever reason. It don't have to necessarily because of the color of my skin, just the area that I live in alone, knowing the history of it, knowing the activities that goes on around the area where I live. My kids still communicate with a lot of the children that they went to school with. So in their eyes, it don't bother them yet. It's still new. As time go on, do I feel it's gonna be a problem eventually? Yes, because she's gonna start to see that I can't engage with these kids other than in school. She's only in middle school. Pretty soon she's gonna be in high school. And in high school, that's where I think the bigger picture is gonna start unfolding. And like I said earlier, I have a middle school and a middle schooler that get bussed out, and I have a first grader. My first grader, she's in a lot of her peers that she was in class with last year, coming from the public school system. So she's not looking at it any kind of way. It's my middle schooler that I'm worried about right now because she's not with a lot of her peers that she was with last year. So there's a difference. My first grader, she's with a lot of her peers that she was in class with last year. They was spread on the same bus, and a lot of them are in the same class. So she don't see any difference right now. But my middle schooler, she's gonna start to see it, I feel, eventually.